a traveling man. I've been from coast to coast. I don't believe in spooks and I don't believe in ghosts, but there's a little guy that you might have seen. He comes wrapped up in smoke and he's called nicotine. He'll get in your lungs and he'll get on your teeth. He'll affect your nerves and go down to your feet. Now, if you start to scratch and itch a little bit, you ain't got nothing but a nicotine fit. Skin starts to crawl and you wonder why. You call up the doctor, you're afraid you might die. He says, don't worry, son, I'll tell you what to do. You cut out the smoking, you learn how to chew. You get a plug of tobacco and you chew it kind of thin. You spit a little out and some gets on your chin. It gets in your beard and you wipe it off with your mitt. First thing you know, you got a nicotine fit. Nicotine. You are just a devil, so it seems. Well, I've chewed, I've smoked and snuffed, I've dipped, but all I got was a nicotine fit from nicotine. Standing at a bar here the other night, and I had a few drinks, and I got a little tight. I had a great big chaw in between my teeth, and I was hitting the cuspidor at 20 feet. When along came a fly, and he lit on the wall. When he looked down at me, I said, brother, that's all. So I gathered some juice, and I aimed for one eye, reared right back, and I let her fly. When that juice took off, I didn't worry about the hit. I watched him struggle with a nicotine fit. Then the fly took off and headed for the sky, and all of a sudden, he decided to die. Nicotine. You are just a devil, so it seems. Well, I've chewed, I've smoked and snuffed, I've dipped, but all I got was a nicotine fit from nicotine. Now, I once knew a fellow by the name of Fred. He had a very bad habit of smoking in bed. Well, one day while smoking, he fell asleep. The cigarette kept burning and it got on the sheet. It didn't take long. The house filled with smoke. When the firemen came, well, it wasn't no joke. They knocked out windows and they looked for Fred, and sure enough, they found him lying in bed. The house burned down and Fred wasn't hurt. He come running out in his red nightshirt. His nightshirt was burning from head to toe, so they cooled him off with a big fire hose. Nicotine. You are just a devil, so it seems. Well, I've chewed, I've smoked and snuffed, I've dipped, but all I got was a nicotine fit from nicotine. Nicotine. You are just a devil, so it seems. Well, I've chewed, I've smoked and snuffed, I've dipped, but all I got was a nicotine fit from nicotine.